Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Banishers serimizin yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Barınağımızda dinlenmeye gidelim. Ondan sonra görevlerimize devam edelim. Bu arada videoları beğeniyorsanız lütfen like tuşunuzu esirgemeyin. Nereye gidiyorum baba? Yukarıda gösteriyor.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. Disgusted by what we saw down there. By the sins Fairfax Haskell committed in the name of his God. I hope they'll burn in hell. For that I hate myself.
Edersin tabii.
Nothing can stand between us. Not even death.
Not even death.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were my own. I know her rage, but that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's not just that. I thought I'd
Açlıktan
healed.
öleceğim ya.
I feel like I've taken 10 steps backwards. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomi Day, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Dreams can be vivid. Can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family.
Ya tamam hadi ya.
Never to be divided.
She's
No.
Oo, yeni mi? Kafaya taktım, canlandıracağım.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Işınlanacak mıyız?
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Then surely the ivy should quickly wither.
Ne oldu? Niye olmuyor oğlum? Aa. Olmuyor. Allah Allah. Nasıl yapacağız?
Thanks for the gardening tip.
Ne alaka?
The woods have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Oh there! Where could they be?
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Aa, ölmüş.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
Aha. Ne oluyor öyle?
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Sıçtık mı? Başlan vurulur mu? Vuruyor lan. Adam ol, adam ol.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
Yapacak bir şey yok.
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
İşimize bakalım.
I am tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do.
I maim the corrupted heart. You aim at its roots.
Vallahi bir yemek molası vermişim. Açlıktan ölüyordum az daha.
You aim for the heart, I'll destroy the roots.
Geçti. Ne oldu? Oh be. Allah'ım şükürler olsun doydum.
What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
Or she'll try to kill it.
Grief knows no rule book.
When I returned from the war, I walked the wet streets of London for a long, all I could feel after what I had seen.
Your ghosts were killing you,
I let my,
poet.
I feel lost. I can't stand utter what.
I skipped the closer we...
You feel... What? You...
We... Sir, should we, but you must promise.
Ne yapsak acaba?
I want this. I want this, only real. I want to be with you in the flesh.
Our minds are set. We're going back.
Thank you.
Thank me when you're back.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
Ya niye alamıyoruz kardeş? Oo. Ya bu ne? Lamba yok mu? Daha burayı açmamışız. Olur, tamam. Kıyafetimiz güzel oldu ama ha. Sevdim. Diyeceğim ha. Bu içiro. Yanlış gidiyoruz değil mi? Ne satti? Oradan gideceğiz de onun şeyini bulmak lazım ya. Burayı nereden açacağız la? Açmaya da gerek yokmuş galiba.
No rest for the wicked. We should hurry. Some of the beacons have gone out.
I suppose Ceridian's magic died with her.
Alo. Evet. Tamam, bıraksın ben alayım. Hadi bay bay. Tamam.
Piss off!
Nedir ya?
These specters are getting more aggressive.
Dear, I miss you.
There's that voice again.
Ignore it.
I'm talking to you, little sister. Sister.
What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you it's dangerous and we need to move on.
Void feels even more dangerous. That's possible.
Ha oğlum ben şuna vurdum ya. Vallahi yanlış gitmiyoruzdur.
My father would tell me stories. In the heart of the mountains lived a mystical race who desired only peace. Can hear him now. These mystics, he said, they valued life and used gold only for their mausoleums. All creatures were accepted among them, except the men who were born to stay away, bellicose and greedy.
Let me guess, they went anyway.
Aye, being bellicose they did. And being greedy, they went after the gold. Their mausoleums desecrated, the mystics cursed the humans and hid themselves away. They remind me of Ceridian. God rest her.
This one is incomplete.
Ee?
Change targets. Tormented first. Hogging all the fun. That specter's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
The mountains must be rich in ore. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up. Not a pleasant way to die.
Well, a pleasant way to die, is it?
The pattern needs to line up. Almost there.
Diğeri nerede? Nerede?
The lift should be freed now.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
İşte karlı.
Have we climbed higher or has the weather gotten colder?
The nightmare is at work. She's likely using the weather in New Eden to further isolate its people.
And once the curse is lifted, the snow will disappear.
I think so. Not gonna ask for help?
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
Ya kaleymiş.
Oh, shite.
Çok vurdun.
You'll get it next time.
Oh, I hate those things.
Wasn't your first. Won't be your last.
Aye, thank you. Did you feel that?
It's close.
Oo, babacığım.
You're not a bad fellow to have around, you know.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre. A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts have ties, objects through which they're bound to someone living.
You are the opposite of Charles. Good at the practical, terrible at the academic. I hope it's enough.
Nereden gideceğim lan?
Do you hear that?
Over here. A peaceful place. In different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Ne varmış bakalım.
Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead!
Have a bit.
I said hold your fire!
Reinforcements! I've got a bloody target practice. Away with you! Take him under threat.
Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
The name's Andrew White, and you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the spec.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys. Piss off! Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere. Did we miss a few? Get out of there! That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
More fun.
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Gittik ya, git bitmiyor.
I feel something close.
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
brought more friends.
Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Fishing the cannon powder.
Come closer if you dare! Go back to the hole from whence you crawled! My boat is shot!
Behind you!
Lan.
Did we miss a few? Get in the hand.
Right, this on for some.
I'm fine. Stop fussing. A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
'Tis rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
You're well capable of fighting the living, 'tis clear. It was reckless to think you could take on the dead.
We have lost many of our comrades. We measured the risk.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined. They were dark times. Hard times. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held up. And now the Forsaken are rising.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry.
We have. We are, and will persist.
We should get back to the fort.
Hadi gidelim, gelin bakayım.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it. Wasn't I always?
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's over. I'm just...
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
This for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me. White! Open the gates!
Priests? What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. I'll find him there.
Güzel. Evet dostlar, videoyu burada sonlandırıyorum. Bir sonraki görevlerde görüşmek üzere. Şimdilik kendinize iyi bakın. Sağlıcakla kalın.